to the Prep Pursuit. I'm Deborah Walton, a modern etiquette, image, and style expert. I own a consulting firm, The Poise Pursuit, where I serve busy professionals around the world, helping to elevate their companies, careers, and lifestyles. You can learn more about my services at thepoisepursuit.com. Today, I have some wedding day etiquette tips and advice to share with you for both brides and also for guests. So it's going to be a very information-packed video, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. First, for brides. The first section of etiquette advice I'll cover in this video is for brides because it's your big day. It's all about you. So the first tip is that you should always send out postal invitations in the mail. This is the most formal and it's proper protocol way to notify your guests of the occasion. Now, one thing I want to note here is that you certainly don't want to include any information about your registry. What you can do is include the link to your website. Most brides have them, where they have all the information, all the details about the wedding. So you can include the link to that website on your invitation, but you don't want to include any registry information. It's just not in good taste to do so. The second piece of etiquette advice I give to you brides is that when you're seating people at your reception, you want to seat people based on similar interests. You want to avoid having a singles table because you're certainly not playing matchmaker. You want to do your best to seat people together at tables based on their interests and any common or shared situations or characteristics that they may have. If you have a group of friends and family that all work in the same industry or all have the same hobby, seat them together because they will have a much better time at your wedding reception, enjoying conversation over their common and shared values. The next piece of etiquette advice for brides is to have a friend post all of your social media coverage that you want to share. If you want to do anything on a platform that's live streaming, have a friend take care of it so that you're not worried about it. This is your special day. You should enjoy the moment, not be worried about social media. So let your friends help you. Someone on your bridal court, perhaps your maid of honor or a bridesmaid, would be a really ideal person to ask for their assistance to post and share on social media during one of the biggest evenings and celebrations of your life. My last etiquette piece of advice for brides is to greet every guest during your wedding party. During that reception is really the time that you can start to make your rounds and thank everyone for coming. Friends, family, colleagues, and if any of your guests also brought a date, you certainly want to greet everyone in the room and make sure that you thank them for their support and their attendance during this momentous occasion. Now I'm going to share some etiquette advice for guests at a wedding. And the first area I'll cover is that you never want to show up with a +1, a date, unless you have the opportunity to do so. The way you'll know if you have the opportunity to bring a date is based on your invitation. You would typically receive an invitation where you would accept or decline the opportunity to attend the wedding, and there would be a spot if you are bringing a guest to check that box if you do have a +1. If there is no box to check, if there is nothing on the invitation that mentions you may have a guest or the number of guests you're bringing, then you don't have that opportunity. So you don't want to show up to a wedding with a guest or a friend or colleague unless you have the extended opportunity to do so based on the invitation. The second piece of advice I would share with you as a guest at a wedding is to never wear white. Unless you have been requested to wear white from the bride, you don't want to wear white because it is distasteful. I recently did a video on what to wear to a wedding, and I've got the link in the description below, so you can always watch it after this video and find some helpful advice and tips for how you should properly dress for a wedding. But wearing white is always inappropriate unless you've been requested to do so. The third piece of etiquette advice I'd share with guests is that you should always silence your phone. There are several occasions where your cell phone ringing loudly is inappropriate. Weddings happen to be one of them. So either silence or turn off your cell phone before walking into the ceremony and reception of a wedding. The last piece of advice I'll share with you as a wedding guest is to send your wedding gift within 1 month after the date of the wedding. Typically, you would probably go to the registry online, look at what the couple has registered for, and make a purchase or make a selection, before that wedding date. If you don't have time to do it until after the wedding, it's perfectly acceptable. But you don't want to order a gift anything after 30 days of that wedding date. So be mindful of the calendar in relation to when you are buying the couple a gift. You also don't want to show up to the wedding with a very large gift. That's something you can order on the registry and just have shipped directly to their address. And it's just going to be a lot easier and convenient for the couple to receive it in the mail rather than toting large packages from the wedding location to their home. So make it convenient and easy for them, because after all, this is a celebration all to honor them. So we want them to be as comfortable and make things as convenient as possible for the bride and the groom. Now, I hope that you found this etiquette advice helpful, whether you're a bride or a guest for a wedding. And now you know some advice and some different things to do and maybe not do in relation to a wedding occasion. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I share new videos every single week, and I would love for you to get an update when I've got something new to share. I talk all about how to thrive personally and professionally on this channel, and when you subscribe, you'll get updates when I've got something new to share. Thank you for tuning in today to watch this video, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Until then, bye for now.